Good morning. In our last lecture, we saw the pulse width modulation and PPM application of the IC 555, that is the PPM and pulse width modulation. We already seen this. Okay. Up to this, the application of IC 555 is over now. So there is another IC which we very well know about that, which is nothing but a 741. Okay. So this IC 741 is another IC. In this chapter we are going to study the two ICs. The first one is IC 555 and second one is IC 741. IC 741 is nothing but operational amplifier IC. Okay, so just we are going to see the IC. So this 741 IC is available in two shapes. First one is this shape is called as dual inline package, and also this is available in a round shape. Okay, so it has 8 pins starting from this one 1, 5 and then 8. So these are the 8 pin IC, that is 741. Okay, so you have to remember all these pin configurations. So first number pin is offset null. Okay, later on we are going to see what is the use of this offset null. The inverting input, the 2 number is inverting input, then third one is the non-inverting input, fourth number is used for a power supply. Okay, it is minus supply, and this 7 numbered pin is used for plus VCC, and this is minus VCC. Okay, so this 8 numbered pin is not connected, so it is not used, there is no connection with this one. Okay, then fifth numbered is offset null, sixth number is output of this operational amplifier, and this plus V is the connected to plus V. You very well know that the operational amplifier requires a dual power supply. Okay, plus minus voltage supply, so you have to connect a plus VCC. So here the specifications are given. This supply voltage we require plus minus 18 volt, but normally we use a plus minus 15 volt power supply. Okay, so that means plus 15 volt is applied to the pin number 7 and minus 15 volt is applied to the pin number 4. Okay, so this supply is plus minus 15, so overall voltage is 30 volt. Okay, so supply voltage we require plus minus 15. We very well know that it is operated on a dual power supply. Power dissipations means when it will operate, it requires a power of 500 milliwatt. Okay, then difference in input voltage up to plus 30 volt difference is applied between the inverting input and non-inverting input. So it is differential amplifier, that means it amplifies the difference between the two inputs, so that difference is plus 30 volt. Operating temperature range is 0 to 70 degree. Input bias current is 800 milliampere. Input impedance is 0.3 to 2 mega ohm, so it is small, it is mega ohm. Okay, so you have to carefully see in this. It is M means capital M, that is a mega ohm, that is a printing mistake. So output impedance is 75 ohm. So it has high input impedance and low output impedance. Slew rate is 0.5 volt per microsecond. So all these specifications we already studied in the previous chapter. So I have the so this is the schematic trigger. So we already studied what is input bias current, what is input offset current, input offset voltage, slew rate. Okay, so this is slew rate, rate of change of voltage with respect to the time. So this is the slew rate. So we already seen this, already seen all these parameters, and also seen the schematic trigger application. Okay, so all these are the about the IC 741. So you have to remember the specification in practical examination, where the practical is based on IC 741. So this is asked for 5 marks. Okay, so you have to just write it and you will get the 5 marks in the practical examination. Okay, so this is the IC 741. So you have to remember this. So this is another application So this is IC741 as a comparator. Okay, IC741 as a comparator. So already we seen this comparison also. Okay, so this comparator, there are two types of comparators. First one is a inverting input comparator. Okay, so in this inverting input comparator, so input is applied to the inverting input and reference voltage is applied to the non-inverting. So you have to output voltage. So depends on the reference voltage. There are also two types of comparison. First one is a zero comparison, means just you have to ground this non-inverting and this Vin is compared with the zero, that is ground potential. Or sometime you have to apply some reference voltage. Okay, so we named as a reference. So we know this as V reference. Okay, so this is V reference voltage. That means Vin is compared with this V reference voltage now. So comparison is done like this. If V in is greater than V reference, if this voltage is greater than V reference, then output is at minus V saturation. Okay, so if this one is greater, it is inverting. If this one is greater, output becomes low, that is a minus V saturation. Okay, so this minus V saturation means this output voltage is nearly equal to the minus supply voltage. So you very well know that you have to apply dual power supply. So this pin number 7 is connected to plus VCC and this pin number 4 is connected to minus VCC. So if this Vin is greater than this V reference, inverting, okay, it is inverting. If it is greater, you will get the less. If it is less, you will get the greater voltage. So this is greater than this one, then you will get the output voltage, but it is very low. Very low means nearly equal to minus VCC. So you will get the minus V saturation. If V in is less than V reference, so it is less means you will get the higher voltage. You get the plus V saturation. Okay, so this is the comparison. So if this Vin is greater than V reference, we get the low voltage. If this Vin is less than V reference, you get the high positive voltage. So this is a inverting. Inverting means what? If it is greater, you get less. If it is less, you get greater voltage. Okay, so this is the inverting comparator. Another one is non-inverting comparator. Okay, this is non-inverting comparator. So it's same thing, but here input is applied now to the non-inverting. Okay, and this reference voltage, it may be 0 or it may be some positive voltage. So you have to apply, so this V reference, comparison reference voltage, and here you will get the output voltage. So this is non-inverting comparator. Input is applied to the non-inverting. And how we will get the, if V in is greater than V reference, okay, then you will get output equal to plus V saturation. If it is greater, you will get the greater voltage. That means non-inverting. Non-inverting means there is no opposition, no inversion. Inversion means you change in polarities. So here same polarity you will get. So if it is greater, you will get the high voltage. So if V in is less than V reference, so you will get output is minus V. Means polarity is not inverted here. If it is greater, you will get high voltage. If it is less, then you will get the negative voltage. So if polarity is not inverted between input and the output, so it is called as non-inverting comparator. Here what we get, if it is greater, you will get less. If it is less, you will get the greater. So this polarity is inverted here. Okay, so Vin is greater, you will get the minus voltage. If Vin is less, then you will get the plus voltage. So in polarity just like inversion. So it is called as inverting input comparator, and this is called as non-inverting input comparator. So there are two types of comparator. So in your book, the application of comparison is given. Okay, so there is a small application that is called as photo relay. Okay, photo relay type application. Okay, so let us see this photo relay type application. So this is comparator, but here in this circuit, so this comparator is operated in a single power supply. How it is single power supply operated? So just only plus 10 volt is applied, and this 4 number pin is connected to ground, 7 number pin is connected to VCC. But what is the difference here? So here it is shown the 4 number pin is connected to the minus V saturation, but here we connected on a single power supply. In this case, if you want to connect it on a single power supply, this non-inverting input of this comparator should be at the middle of this voltage. Okay, it is 0 to 10 volt. So for that purpose, 10k and 10k, these two resistors are connected in a series, so that the whatever the voltage developed across this resistance R2, which is given to the pin number 3, non-inverting input, so it should be high. So this R2 and R1 both are in same. By using potential divider formula, so V3 equal to R2 divided by R1 plus R2 into V. Okay, so this R and R1 and R2, so this R1 and R2 both are having same value, so we will get here 1/2 of, here V is 10 volt, so you will get 5 volt. Okay, so this is what we are using, the operated on a single power supply. So 0 to 10 volt is a single power supply, so half is connected here. Okay, so half is connected here, that is 5 volt is applied to pin number 3. Okay, so that's why it is operated. So now here we are using this resistance, variable resistor, and this is a LDR, light dependent resistor. So this output of this comparator is drive to the transistor, and it is here the relay is operated. Relay means it has a coil and it has a two contacts, one is normally connected, second one is a common, and third one is the normally open. Okay, so this is the relay. So how it works? If light is incident on this LDR, its resistance decreases. Okay, when light is incident on the LDR, its resistance decreases, and whatever the, because of decrease in resistance, this voltage becomes less than this one. Okay, as resistance decreases, this voltage developed across the low resistance is also decreases. So when light is incident, its resistance value decreases, and this voltage developed across this low resistance is also decreases. So this voltage become less than this voltage. Okay, so this is the reference voltage. We calculated here reference voltage is 5 volt. So this is a 5 volt. So this voltage become less than 5 volt, and if it is less, you will get the higher, because it is the inverting. If it is less, you will get the higher. So because of this high voltage, this transistor will turn on and current flows through the relay, and relay will be activated. Okay, so this is a kind of small project. So it may be small project. Okay, when light is incident, this voltage decreases. When it becomes less than 5 volt, it is output in the inverted, so it is high voltage is applied. Okay, so it will turn on, current flows through this transistor, and this relay get activated. Okay, relay will activate. This common contact shifted to normally open. Okay, when this LDR is in dark, so its resistance value increases, its resistance value becomes high, and this high resistance value develops the high voltage across itself, and this, if this voltage becomes greater than 5 volt, this is greater means output become less. Okay, it is an inverting comparator, because input is applied to the inverting, and this is the reference voltage, so it is the inverting comparator. So if this becomes greater than this one, so you will get the low voltage, the transistor will turn on, and this relay will get de-energized. Okay, so this common contact is now under rest. We know the operation of this relay. If current flows through the inductor, magnetic field is developed and common contact shifted to the, so this common contact shifted towards the normally open. If there is no current, the common contact is shifted to the normally connected. Okay, so this is relay action. So this is a small project. You can do also this one as a project. Okay, you can do also this one as a project. So if light is incident on this, the LDR becomes, resistance value decreases, voltage decreases. If this becomes less than this one, you will get the high voltage, this will turn on and relay get activates. So here is given here, if Vin is greater than V reference, okay, 5 volt, will produce output voltage low output. Okay, if Vin is less than, less means it get the high. So actually it is not minus. Okay, so it is predicted wrong. It is not minus, it is 0. Why not minus? Because it is have only 0 to plus 10 volt. Only 0 to plus 10 volt is a supply. So this minus 10 volt is not happen. If Vin is greater, you will get the low voltage, that is 0 volt. If Vin is the less, you will get the high voltage, that is plus 10 volt. Okay, so if you use here between this battery and the light LED or something, so depends on the light, it will turn on and off. Okay, depends on the light, it will turn on and off. So these are the two cases when light is incident on the LDR. Okay, relay will turn off when LDR is exposed with the light. When light is incident on the LDR, so relay will turn on. Okay, so I'll discuss here. When light is incident, it becomes low. Low means, so Vin is less than this one, so it will high. The transistor will turn on, current flow this, and it will energize. So when light is incident on the LDR, the relay will turn on. When there is no light, relay will turn off. Okay, so this is the application of comparator application. So the actual application of 741, but that 741 is used here as a comparator, inverting comparator. So this is the application. So schemic trigger, already we have studied this. Okay, so up to this now in schemic trigger, so there are UTP and LTP we calculated here. Okay, so up to this we have studied. Okay, so I show you, I am going to show you this one. Okay, this. So up to this we are studied here schemic trigger. Okay, so this is the LTP, this is UTP. We calculated this UTP, LTP also. Just watch that video again. Okay, so up to this, the last chapter of this paper 1, that is study of ICs. The study of IC is studied here. Okay, so it is completed now. So in the next chapter we are going to see the paper number 2. Okay, the paper number 2, and next chapter is this electronic counters. Okay, in my next lecture we are going to study this electronic counters. Okay, stop here.